Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Anthony Williams here with Danae Crumpton.
We're back.
We are here getting ready to watch the Solano Falcons take on the Alameda Cougars here at the Solano Community College gym. Danae, what are you most excited to see tonight?
This firepower that I'm seeing from the Cougars already in their warm-ups. They've been shooting J's from three. I mean, everybody's hot and ready to go. So I'm looking for a lot of offensive power from them. And I'm also looking for the Falcons to bounce back tonight from that you know, I don't even want to speak of it, but that heartbreak that they had last game. But, yeah, just a lot of offensive power, of course, as well as defense. But I'm kind of offensive biased tonight.
Yeah, the Falcons did have a heartbreak game last game, losing by a game winner, you know. And speaking of the Alameda Cougars, they have 3 players who average over 15 points and 1 player who averages over 20 points, and that player is DJ Ward. What can the Solano Falcons do to slow him down tonight?
That's going to be tough because it's not just about slowing him down. I mean, he's averaging 20 points, but you still have the other 2 from this big 3 that can put up just as many points as he can. So if you slow him down, you still have to watch the others. So, you know, spread the love on defense. Don't get caught in the trap. You know, they don't want to you know, just be a man down. They want to have fresh legs out there to be able to spread some love around to everybody.
Yeah, speaking of the other 2, Devin Rhodes and Chitty Golden, they are great players and shoot exceptionally well. Devin Rhodes shoots over 65%, and Chitty shoots over 57%. And so it's going to be a tough night for the Solano Falcons, and interesting to see how they slow them down tonight.
Yeah, you want to start off early, get a hand in his face. Don't give him no early warm-up shots, you know, to get your rhythm going. They have to, you know, put a stick on him, keep him down.
Yeah, and also tonight, Trayvon Ross, who played the last game, is back. So
no, he showed a big difference last game. Even though they took that L, he got them extra balls, them extra rebounds that they don't get because they were missing out on the big man. So it's good to have him back.
Yeah, even with Ross back, Maurice Campbell is getting the start tonight, and that's going to be a big boost for him and his confidence.
Oh, he's definitely proved himself for this spot. So, you know, big ups to that guy.
Yeah. And starting with Maurice Campbell is Isaiah Dubuchon, Leon Williams, Andrew Meme, and Starlin Thomas. And for the Alameda Cougars, DJ Ward, Dante Nobles, Devin Rhodes, Daniel Henderson, and Eduardo Lugris are starting for the Cougars.
We have the tip.
As Solano gets the tip, Leon Williams has the ball. Passes it to Isaiah Dubuchon. Dubuchon gives it back to Williams. Williams swings it to Andrew Meme. Meme gives it to Williams. Williams gives it back to Meme. Meme passes across court to Dubuchon. Dubuchon for the 3, misses. Rebound by Andrew Meme. Meme gives it to Williams to set the offense back up. And Meme is at the top of the key, passes it to Williams. Williams gives it to Starlin Thomas. Thomas gives it to Meme. And Solano swinging the ball around. Dubuchon swings it to Meme. Meme swings across court to Williams. Williams penetrates. Loses the ball for a minute. Dubuchon has it, gives it back to Williams.
There we go. Work
Williams
it
goes
inside.
up for the mid-range and gets a shot to go in. A tough possession for Solano, but they did get the basket.
Yeah, they were kind of stagnant out there on the perimeter. They got to break that barrier and get to the inside.
As DJ Ward has the ball, goes up and gets his first shot to go in.
2 for him already.
DJ Ward, the leading scorer for the Alameda Cougars, averaging 21.7 points per game, who we were talking about in the pregame.
Oh, yeah, big things come in small packages because you see he's not the tallest guy out there, but he puts up the biggest points.
Yeah, so he must be really quick and have a great jump shot.
Oh, definitely.
As Andrew Meme has the ball, gives it to Dubuchon. Dubuchon gives it back to Meme. Meme to Williams. Williams for the 3. And air ball saved by Dubuchon, but DJ Ward gets the steal.
Air ball always goes to the offense.
Ward gives it to Henderson. Daniel Henderson finds number 5, Devin Rhodes. And Rhodes gives it back to Daniel Henderson. Henderson passes it to number 4, Dante Nobles. Nobles gives it to Ward. Ward gives it to Henderson. Henderson being guarded by Isaiah Dubuchon. Henderson pulls up for a deep 3 and gets it to go in.
I seen it pregame. It's going to be a wet night.
As Andrew Meme brings the ball up court. Pass to Leon Williams. Williams gives it back to Meme. Meme gives it to Dupachan. Dupachan gives it to Kimbo. Kimbo pass to Sterling Thomas down low, but the ball is stolen by Rhodes. Rhodes driving to the basket, goes up for the floater, and gets it to go in.
Yeah, I saw Rhodes leading the warm-ups earlier. I can already tell he's a leader on this team.
Yeah, Rhodes, one of the other two players that we were talking about, averaging 17 points per game and shooting over 65% from the field.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to stop him. He's a mind they want to get inside and, get him frustrated.
Sterling Thomas has the ball and is double teamed. Gives it to Kemba. Kemba penetrates. And Kemba
he stepped on the line, buddy.
Stepped on the line. And we've been seeing that a lot in basketball.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we can see it's pretty small down there. It's not, you run out of space.
Yeah, I was heartbroken when LeBron stepped on the line and, that ended the game. So
yeah, we before the game we were talking about LeBron. We know how you feel about LeBron, Anthony.
Yeah, the king. As number 4, Dante Nobles gets a 3-point shot to go in.
They're gonna have to watch him on that wing. I saw him warming up over there. He was just knocking him down.
Yeah, Nobles averaging 9 points and shooting 48% from the 3-point line.
Yeah, it's gonna be nasty.
As Dupachan tries to respond with one of his own but misses, and Sterling Thomas will get called for a loose ball foul.
Henderson looks a little shaken up after that.
Yeah, Thomas getting the first foul of the game. As Alameda inbounds the ball. Devin Rhodes will bring the ball up court. Rhodes being double teamed.
Early press.
Ward has the ball.
Oh, that looks like sucker.
Rhodes gets the ball.
And he keeps it. Oh, that's 21 ball right there.
Yeah, Rhodes keeping the ball alive and getting the basket to go in. As Dupachan has the ball, gives it to Meme. Meme gives it to Williams. Williams gives it to Dupachan. Dupachan penetrates, gives it to Meme in the corner. Meme for 3 and
nice
gets it
shot.
to go in.
There we go. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, last game we broadcasted, we seen Andrew Meme pull up from deep.
Yeah.
And get the ball to go in.
Feeling himself. You got to let it fly sometimes.
As DJ Ward has the ball. Ward penetrates, goes up, and gets the basket to go in.
I see he's got that finish. We usually don't see that finish, Anthony. He's got it.
Yeah, when you're a point guard and can finish,
you're nasty.
Around the court, around the hoop, you're just
there. It is. There's another one.
As Dupachan gets a 3.
Falcons are gonna have to watch that press because they get on somebody real tough, and all they have to do is drop it off to get the pressure off and give it right back. And it's, they've opened something. They opened a can of some, ooh.
And DJ Ward misses his first shot of the game, and Leon Williams will bring the ball up court, goes straight to the basket. One-man fast break, misses. Rebound by Rajon Washington, but he cannot finish.
Yeah, good hustle, though, to keep it alive.
And a timeout will be called by Alameda. And
it's been a bit of a slow start for the Falcons, but they've just now in the last minute picked it up. It was 2-14. It is now 8-14, and they're gradually, getting themselves going.
Yeah, with the score of 14-8, Alameda up by 6 points. And, talk about it. You said the Falcons got to slow start. What do you mean by that?
Well, first they were getting stagnant around the perimeter. They were just passing the ball, and everybody's out by the three-point line, and they only have one person in the paint or not even in the paint around it. And, those you got to take lower percentage shots when you do that. You're not inside. Use some glass. And Alameda comes out putting fire on the Falcons. And, they're going to have to watch out. It's like when you try and shoot with the Warriors. When you see teams try and do that, it's not a good look.
Yeah, speaking of shooting, the Cougars average as a team almost 40% from the three-point line. So that tells you they can shoot the ball. As you see,
and there you have it again.
Number 20, Daniel Henderson, get a three-point shot of his own.
Yeah, that's that left-hand stroke, like James Harden.
And Henderson hitting his second three-point shot of the game, as Rashad Tucker has checked into the game. And Rajon Washington has the ball, gives it to Rashad Tucker. Tucker swings it to Williams. Williams gives it back to Tucker. Tucker penetrates, finds Washington
with
down
a
low.
dime.
And Washington finishes the basket,
With
but
the
Rashad
dimer.
Tucker dropping dimes
Oh, yeah.
all over the
He
Cougars.
lost all his change.
As Trayvon Ross gets the steal. Andrew
Give it
Meme
up. There we
gives
go.
to Rashad Tucker. Tucker with the pro step, gives it to
Don't-
Williams.
Knock it down,
Williams
Leon.
gets the three-point shot.
Leon's out there pumped up. He out there yelling at people. Let's go.
And Solano keeping this press going. And it seems so far that the Cougars have had troubles, you know, really keeping composure and getting.
Oh, they've definitely slowed down. Definitely. Now the Falcons just have to keep this pace. I like what I'm seeing. Leon's getting pumped up. Meme moving the ball right. Rajon out there throwing dimes. That's what I need.
As Trayvon Ross gives it to Leon Williams.
Because
and
he's
he
feeling
pulls up,
himself. Aw.
misses, and the ball will go out of bounds.
It's okay, Leon. I see you wanted that.
And that was an early heat check right
That's
there.
exactly what it was, Anthony. He didn't know if the oil was popping or not.
And Daniel Henderson brings the ball up court. Henderson being guarded by Tucker. Henderson directing the offense. Gives it to Rhodes. Rhodes in the post. Goes up strong. Misses. Rebound by Rashad Tucker. Tucker
Rhodes
gives it to Williams.
Rhodes, man.
Williams gives it back to Tucker. Tucker penetrates. Gets the ball stolen by Nobles. Nobles finds DJ Ward, and Ward gets his third shot to go in.
That was a nice pass by Nobles. He kind of just, he looked away from it. Oh, Jay Kiddish.
As Leon Williams gives it to Trayvon Ross. Ross gives it to Dubelchan. Dubelchan gives it to Tucker. Tucker gives it to Ross.
With the spin move, with the big man spin move. Why don't I see Blake Griffin do stuff like that? You know?
Yeah, Blake, he kind of just pounds you down and goes up for a wild shot and hits it. But
that's no, you can't sell that to me.
Yeah. Yeah, Trayvon Ross with a beautiful spin move and getting his first basket of the game.
A wonderful basket.
As DJ Ward pulls up.
DJ Ward,
misses. Rebound by Rashad Tucker. Tucker bringing the ball up court. Gives it to Williams. Williams penetrates, goes up strong. Misses. Rebound by Trayvon Ross.
There we go. That's that size, though. Extra rebound.
And Daniel Henderson stripped Ross of the ball. And
with the teardrop. Oh, with a chargey. Look at who is it? Who is it?
Rashad Tucker.
All right. I'm just making sure you're seeing what I'm seeing.
As number 4, Dante Nobles gets called for a charge, and Rashad Tucker taking one to the chest. And we've been saying that a lot the past couple of games. But he looks a little bit shaken up as he goes to the bench.
Oh, he's a tough guy. He'll be all right. He'll get some Gatorade and get back in it.
Andrew Meme brings the ball up court. Meme setting up the offense. Gives it to Anthony Jones, who has checked into the game. Jones almost loses the ball.
Was that a self-pass? Or?
I think so. But if the ref didn't call it, then, you know.
Hey, I guess it's not a self-pass.
It's a fake, you know, that and one fake. As Andrew Meme with the spin move. And gets the layup to go in.
That was in his face. He can't dunk, so I'm going to count that as a poster.
Andrew Meme being very aggressive early on.
Hey, he did that, man. And you know what's crazy is he finished with the left.
And Andrew Meme will head to the free throw line.
And one. He needs to make this because I need all my grams.
But he misses the free throw.
I guess.
And it will be Alameda's ball.
Come on, back on this defense.
As number 14, Chitty Golden, has checked into the game. The third leading scorer of the Cougars.
Yeah, getting some fresh legs out there. They kind of slowed down. They're going to see him. They can get him in there and speed it up.
And when you have a third scoring option that comes off the bench and he's a forward, that's very a good boost to have coming off the bench.
Oh, it's a change of pace at any time because you have all these options. And Henderson is out there looking nice.
Also, number 21, Joshua Hamilton, has checked into the game. And Chitty Golden had found DJ Ward down low, but he cannot finish the basket.
Come on. Oh, okay. I know it wasn't supposed to go that way, Anthony, but it's going that way.
Got a little excited, you know.
Yeah.
Andrew Meme will bring the ball up court. Meme being guarded by Fahim Fayez. As Isaiah Dupultron has the ball, uses the screen from Ross and goes up, misses. Rebound by Chitty Golden. Golden bringing the ball up court. He gives it to DJ Ward. Ward gives it to Hamilton. Hamilton at the mid-range.
Hamilton with the turnaround.
And gets the ball to go in.
That's that gray area that nobody knows about.
Yeah, when you're a big man and you could hit that mid-range shot.
You're going to eat all day.
Yeah, you're deadly.
Buffet.
As Anthony Jones passes to Rajon Washington. Washington gives it to Meme. Meme gives it to Ross. Ross finds Dupultron. Dupultron for the three.
Dupultron wants to feel himself. He's been pulling up a lot. Guess the pregame shots aren't the same.
DJ Ward to the basket, misses. Rebound
Ross
by
with
Trayvon
the
Ross.
big man rebound.
Andrew Meme will bring the ball up court.
Fahim want to put the clamps on him.
Meme gives it to Jones. Jones gives it to Washington. Washington
There we
finds
go.
Dupultron cutting.
No, don't do that. What is your problem?
Yeah, Dupultron knew it immediately, running down court.
Yeah, that is your fault, Dupultron.
Yeah, Dupultron had the layup.
Yeah, because he probably would have got some contact. He probably would have been at the line right now. But it's okay. It's early in the game. Shake it off.
It's Henderson.
Going through the legs on him. Oh, he gave it to him.
Misses. Rebound
Hamilton
by
cleaned
Hamilton.
up and the one.
Cleaning up the miss by Henderson and going to the free throw line for the N1 opportunity.
Cougars have a lot of options out there. They have Hamilton out there doing big man work. Henderson is out there working beautifully on the ball.
Yeah, and Joshua Hamilton averages 10 rebounds per game.
If he get 10 points tonight, you know what that is.
A double-double.
Double me.
And speaking of rebounding, Chitty Golden, their third leading scorer, averages almost 11 rebounds per game.
Yeah, they got some Falcons. They're doing a good job though, because we don't see much of it yet. They're keeping them clamped down. It's a pretty intense game so far.
As Leon Williams will bring the ball up court. Williams being guarded by Fayez. Williams gives it to Dupultron. Dupultron finds Jones for the corner three. And Jones hits the three in DJ Ward's face.
Let them have that. Let's, back and forth.
As Daniel Rose being guarded by Leon Williams. As Chitty Golden with the mid-range shot. Misses. Rebound by Hamilton, but the ball is stolen by Leon Williams.
Here we go, find open man.
Maurice Campbell will bring the ball up court. Pass to Dupultron. Dupultron penetrates. Finds Jones in the corner. Jones penetrates. Gives it back to Dupultron in the corner. Dupultron for three. Misses. He is not. He's almost there. He's almost there.
Almost don't count, Anthony. Yeah. Hey!
Daniel Henderson.
He got through everything.
He will head to the free throw line. Yeah, when you have people like Daniel Henderson and DJ Ward who could penetrate to the basket and just slide through everybody and draw the contact.
Yeah, Henderson he's doing that more so than Ward right now, which is scary because Ward's the leading scorer. So I can only imagine this looks like a Steph and Klay Thompson duo, and Klay Thompson might take off more than Steph some nights, so we might have that on our hands in Henderson.
Yeah, Henderson averaging 8.5 points and shooting 63% from the free throw line this season. As a timeout will be called.
Yeah, they're gonna get some breeze in, get some agua and whatnot.
And like you were saying, Henderson is right now being the more aggressive one. DJ Ward is the leading scorer of the team, but Henderson's being the most aggressive one. And like you said, you compared it to like a Steph and Klay Thompson night where Klay Thompson just goes off for outrageous numbers.
He'll have a Klay day.
So should the team focus on stopping Henderson or keep focusing on stopping DJ Ward?
I say you focus on total defense, because if you get on somebody, you sleep on somebody else. That's just like a double team. If you double team somebody else is on. Somebody else can eat, and Cougars have this, you know, I'm amazed by their firepower tonight because they even have Lou Grease, number 55. That's a big man, and just that size out there. All we have is Trayvon. They have a lot of weapons, a lot of options. Like you're saying, 3 people over 15 points, that's kind of scary. We don't have that on our sides.
Yeah, and right now Solano is down by 5 points with a score of 25-20. They've been playing some good basketball.
No, definitely. I'm not trying to knock the Falcons at all. They're doing great. Duplichan, once his shot starts falling, you know, they're going to pick up. They might take over this lead. They might not give it back. Great play from both teams tonight.
Yeah, and Williams got off to a hot start, and he kind of cooled down, not completely, but you could tell that the team is trying to get Duplichan going.
Yeah. The Falcons are very, you know, they're streaky shooters.
As Daniel Henderson will shoot his second free throw out of the timeout. And Henderson gets it to go in. And now the Cougars put some pressure.
There we go. You got, don't stop the ball. There we go. Come on. There we go, Kimmel.
As Sterling Thomas has the ball. Thomas looking to pass, finds Williams. Williams setting up the offense. Williams gives it to Jones. Almost stolen by Henderson.
Come on, keep going. You reach, I teach.
He wanted to draw the foul, though.
Yeah, you know.
That's a good job by Anthony Jones drawing the foul on Henderson, who was on his hip.
Oh, that's a Chris Paul move.
And Sterling Thomas will inbound the ball, finds Leon Williams. Williams finds Duplichan. Duplichan hesitates.
Ooh.
The ball is almost stolen again by Henderson. And Leon Williams at the top of the key uses the screen from Kimball. Williams passes to Jones. Jones tries to find Thomas down low, but
and
can't get
now
it.
they're on a
Chitty
break.
Golden will go up for the dunk. And Chitty bang bang.
With the bang bang!
And Sterling Thomas has the ball, being heavily pressured by the Cougars.
You should have gave that up, Duplichan. Are you going to give him another dunk?
And
oh,
Chitty,
he traveled. That's okay. I'm not even going to get at it. He got locked up. He had peanut butter on his back or something. That's not fair.
And Chitty Golden getting the steal, but got called for a traveling, and he had another dunk waiting for him.
Oh, yeah, but the basketball guys didn't want him, you know. They didn't want him to have that.
Like, too much right now.
Too much sauce.
As Leon Williams will inbound the ball.
Gilchrist comes in for Henderson. So we're going to see him for the first time tonight.
As Gilchrist will guard Andrew Meme. Andrew Meme setting up the offense, gives it to Williams. Williams gives it to Sterling Thomas in the post, and Thomas is fouled by DJ Ward.
Yeah, he's got some size on him. I see Ward down there fighting. You know, just trying to keep up with him. And that's where you get the foul.
Yeah, that's definitely a matchup that the Falcons should go to.
Oh, yeah, that's a mouse in the house.
And some communication going on with the refs. Sterling Thomas will inbound the ball again. Thomas finds Duplichan. Duplichan gives it to Thomas. Thomas penetrates.
Oh,
too hard to Trayvon Ross. But Solano gets the ball back.
There we go. Find yourself, Duplichan. Did you travel? Let's roll up. He rolled that, you know.
Yeah, he pump fake. Thought he came to a complete stop, but that foot dragged just a little bit.
This isn't football.
As Muhammad Gilchrist will bring the ball up court. Gilchrist gives it to Ward. Ward finds Golden down low.
Golden. He was about to roll on him.
Golden gives it to Fayez. Fayez gives it back to Golden. Golden putting some dribble moves. Gives it to Hamilton. Hamilton for the mid-range misses. Rebound by Leon Williams.
You should have threw it.
Sterling Thomas wasn't looking.
Yeah.
Duplichan gives it back to Williams. Williams gives it to Meme. Meme gives it back to Williams. Williams penetrates. Goes up for the layup. Misses. Rebound by Trayvon Ross. But he misses. And rebound by DJ Ward. Ward, lightning fast.
Finish.
Goes up and misses.
Lands on his back, but he is okay. Fahim sprinted down there to help his teammate up. That's love, baby.
Hey, you have to. You have to. Always help your teammates off the ground. As DJ Ward will shoot 2 free throws. And DJ Ward is a 80% free throw shooter on the season.
Maybe that's where he stacks up some of his points. Young James Harden.
It says he only shoots about 3 a game.
You can still stack up. Give me them 3.
And so far, the Falcons, they've been hot and cold.
Yeah, like I said, very, very streaky. The Cougars are more consistent. And that's what that's what the Falcons are going to need tonight. And they have to start breaking this press because they got an open man. You have an open man. Oh my goodness.
Nice. It was a nice.
Oh, get that out. He probably said you're probably not going to do that.
As DJ Ward goes up again and gets the ball to go in on the fast break layup, and DJ Ward now with double-digit points.
Yeah, he's going to start taxing him. He doesn't miss easy shots.
And a foul will be called on Alameda. Sterling Thomas will inbound the ball. Thomas finds Meme. Meme using the screen from Dubochan. Meme gets it to Dubochan. Dubochan for the 3.
There we go.
The first 3 to go in. Dubochan hitting his first 3-point shot of the game.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe. Oh.
And Muhammad Gilchrist gets called for a travel.
What's going on with this travel thing, Anthony?
Hey, people think they could, make their move without putting the ball on the ground. So it happens.
I guess so.
Andrew Meme gets it to Rashad Tucker. Tucker was fouled by number 10, Fahim Fayez.
Yeah, he plays really, he puts clamps on you, and then that's good sometimes, but then sometimes the ref will just, foul you up.
As Thomas will inbound the ball. Thomas gives it to Tucker. Tucker gives it to Trayvon Ross. Ross gives it to Thomas. Thomas gives it to Dubochan. And Dubochan was picked by Chitty Golden, and a questionable call because Chitty Golden did pin the ball onto the baseline.
If he didn't touch it, it wouldn't have gone out. So Dubochan pretty mad.
As Gilchrist inbounds the ball, but gets it back from Fayez.
Golden call for the Rock.
Gilchrist being guarded by Tucker, and Tucker taking a charge. Again. That's 2 charges taken by Rashad Tucker in the first half. And now Fahim Fayez putting pressure on Rashad Tucker. And Muhammad Gilchrist will come. And Andrew Meme being guarded by DJ Ward. Meme bring the ball up court. Meme denies the screen from Thomas, but uses the screen from Trayvon Ross. Gets the switch. Meme putting on some moves with the fadeaway. Misses. Rebound by Chitty Golden. Golden throws it up to Rhodes. Rhodes penetrates with the pro step.
That's wonderful ball movement. You got to finish that.
Misses the 3-point shot, but like you said, that was some beautiful ball movement.
Yes, sir.
You have to hit those shots when you.
No, you have to execute at the end. Don't do everything. Oh my goodness!
As Rashad Tucker going in strong.
He finished over everybody. Over 3 Cougars.
3.
Can you fight 3 Cougars?
I could try. I probably won't succeed.
You won't. Yeah, not like that.
As Rashad Tucker now playing defense on Muhammad Gilchrist. Chitty Golden has the ball. Golden goes up for the shot and gets it to go in.
Because he knows how big he is. I just get right here and I just put it off the backboard. That's how you eat.
Basketball is all about getting to your spot.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like LeBron and KD. Well, KD could pull it from anywhere.
Yeah.
But LeBron gets to the hole. Michael Jordan and Kobe had the mid-range shot. As Leon Williams goes up strong, gets the ball to go in.
Oh, he had to finish that. That was free.
But yeah, like if you know what spots to get to and what spots you're hot from, and getting to those spots is easy for you, you're gonna have a big night every night.
And Ward with the putback.
As Devin Rhodes cleans up Chitty Golden's missed layup, and now the Cougars are up by 9. And the foul will be called on the Cougars. Fahim Fayez will pick up the foul.
Big putback by Rhodes, just to keep the ball alive and keep this lead up for them. For a while, the Falcons were chipping away at it, but the Cougars seem to have picked back up. They keep this rotation and keep everybody's legs fresh with that.
As Sterling Thomas will head to the free throw line. Thomas on the season shooting 80% from the free throw line.
And we're going to need both of them right now.
Yeah, you're going to need to hit all your free throws.
Yeah,
actually.
you know, you actually want to hit all of them, but, you know, it's crazy how I can say right now, and it just, you know, it's so powerful. You know what I'm talking about.
And Thomas gets the first free throw to go in. And Thomas having a good year for the Falcons, averaging 6 points per game, shooting over 47% from the field goal and 43% from the three-point line.
Yeah, their three-point shooting is almost ridiculous.
As Chitty Golden passes to Muhammad Gilchrist. Gilchrist penetrates, gives it back to Golden. Golden goes up for the mid-range shot, misses, rebound by Leon Williams. Williams bring the ball up court, tries to draw the foul. And Williams penetrates, gives it to Thomas at the mid-range.
Ooh, he saved that.
I don't know who it was to.
Yeah, that was, he just happened to be at the perfect place at the perfect time.
As Thomas tries to get Chitty Golden with the spin move, but gets called for a travel. And Chitty Golden not only
they're actually gonna
offensive player, but he's been fantastic defensively.
Oh, he's being great on both sides. He looks very comfortable out there.
Yeah, and that's a guy coming off your bench.
Yeah, that's if your bench has game like that, the other team has to worry.
Dante Nobles misses the mid-range shot. Rebound by Maurice Campbell.
There we go. There we go, Trayvon. You should dunk, Trayvon.
Ross gets the fast break layup to go in. Wonderful pass by Rashad Tucker, finding the streaking Ross down court.
Oh, yeah, you saw that from the beginning.
Daniel Henderson calling for the screen. Denies the screen. Leon Williams guarding Henderson. Henderson finds Gilchrist. Gilchrist trying to penetrate against Tucker. Gilchrist gives it to Golden. Golden getting to a spot, gives it back to Gilchrist for the three, misses. Rebound by Rashad Tucker, and excellent defense from the Solano Falcons.
Oh, yeah, they made them use the whole clock.
Tucker gives it to Meme. Meme trying to give it to Kimbo. Kimbo gives it to Ross. Ross gives it to Tucker. Tucker.
Nobles with the defense. Deflected that out of bounds. That's good hands.
Tucker was trying to find Leon Williams down low, but like you said, Nobles with the good hands and deflects the ball away from Williams.
This is some good play. This game's pretty intense right now. There's some contact out there.
And Andrew Meme finds Ross. Ross couldn't handle the ball. Stolen by Rhodes. Rhodes taking a few steps.
Refs have their eyes closed.
And Gilchrist gives it to Rhodes. Rhodes goes up and it's fouled by Maurice Campbell.
Some contact out there.
And I don't know if it was just me, but did Rhodes travel on the fast break?
Yeah.
It's okay. For those who heard it, y'all heard it. If you didn't hear it,
it wasn't for you.
As Rhodes will head to the free throw line, shooting 70% from the free throw line this season.
So that means I need both of these. Well,
and he misses the first one.
Spoke too soon.
Rhodes having a fantastic year, scoring 17 points per game and shooting over 65% from the field. With numbers like that, yeah, he's pretty efficient.
Rhodes and Golden aren't the biggest guys out there, but they know how to use the size they do have. There we go. Find him. There we go. What are you turning and looking back for?
Anthony Jones had a wide open lane to the basket.
I guess he didn't want it. He doesn't want to score right now.
He turned it down, and Andrew Meme will set up the offense with under a minute left in the first half. Rashad Tucker can't handle the ball.
And he's out there getting pushed around right now.
And Devin Rhodes will inbound the ball. Daniel Henderson will bring the ball up court. Henderson being guarded by Anthony Jones. Henderson gives it to Nobles. Nobles goes to the basket. Ball is stolen by Kimball. Kimball throws it up to Jones. Jones goes up strong. Ball is stripped by Henderson.
Give me that.
And it looks like Jones is injured on the ground. I think he turned his ankle.
I hope he's all right.
Yeah, he really looks shaken up. That ankle has to be bothering him right now.
Team getting off the bench.
Yeah, and you're wondering if he stepped on another player's shoe, because I've had that happen to me.
I would hope not.
And trust me, it hurts so bad. As you see our athletic trainers, Allison and Bailey, out there to help him.
Thank God for those women.
And Anthony Jones still on the ground, and now he's getting up with some help.
Oh.
And, yeah, he has a bad limp.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he could put much weight on that.
And you see our girls getting ready for their game right after this one.
Yeah, they're playing Laney tonight.
And Anthony Jones being helped to the Solano bench. Solano will inbound the ball. Rashad Tucker inbounding the ball. And he finds Leon Williams down low.
There we go. Just go up. Just go
Williams
up.
Goes up, misses. Rebound by Rhodes. Rhodes bringing the ball up court. Rhodes gives it to Henderson. Henderson being guarded by Williams. Henderson finds Rhodes with the floater, misses. Rebound by Rashad Tucker.
Oh!
Tucker.
He hit him with a double tap.
Tucker finds Ross.
What are you doing, Ross?
To Meme, and they're resetting the offense. They're going for the last shot. Tucker has the ball.
You might not get the last shot.
Henderson has the ball. Gets to Ross. Ross goes for the layup. Misses.
Oh my gosh!
And Dante Nobles will head to the free throw line. And Rhodes knows he missed a good look. So.
Yeah, man. That was nice. Because I honestly think Henderson should have just pulled that right there. I thought he was going to do some stuff. Yeah, I thought, you know.
Because if you stop like that, you have to pull up at that point.
Yeah, you got to be nasty.
But I think he was trying to draw the player to kind of close out. Try to trick him into
drop it back in.
Yeah. But Rashad Tucker was too smart for that.
Yeah.
We will head to the second half with a score of 39-31. Alameda leading by 8 points. And Dane, what did you see that you liked in the first half?
Well, from the Falcons, Leon Williams, Rashad Tucker, he's getting bullied a little bit down there, but he's down there taking charges. He's relentless. He's allowed to hustle. Trayvon Ross, he has to finish. He has to finish. He's the big man that we need. We're getting the rebounds, but we're not getting those putback points. And the Cougars are giving them that. Rhodes, you know, he's getting extra rebounds. They're using their size. Golden, it can be frustrating. It seems like it's frustrating to the Falcons.
And what did you like from the big three of the Alameda Cougars and DJ Ward, Devin Rhodes, and Chitty Golden?
Well, we're yet to see DJ Ward really take off, but Rhodes, Golden, I mean everybody, they're all contributing. It's actually more than a big three. It's scary. They have options, and have firepower. Everybody's knocking down shots, mid-range shots at that. That's key tonight. And this 39-31 lead is going to get bigger if Falcons don't find a way to stop that.
Yeah, and also Daniel Henderson really having a big game. But what did you like from Solano?
Solano, they haven't stopped. You know, like I said, they're streaky. But when they stop, they figure out a way to get back going again. They just have to give me consistency. I like everything that they're doing. They just have to give me more of it. And, you know, I can't knock them at all.
And we're looking at the girls warm-up, and we will be back for the second half with a score of 39-31, Alameda leading by 8 points.
Here we go. Welcome to another episode of On Campus with McKenna Guerrero. Today I'm joined with Bill Way and Whitney Skillman of Fairfield Cable Access. Thank you all for joining me here today.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
So tell me about how you guys actually got here to Solano. Tell us about your journey.
Well, it all kind of started with when we were working with Greg Poff. Originally, I was managing the TV stations to where we had Channel 26 and Channel 27. And for Channel 27, we did any kind of cable casting of programming that was local. And we were approached by Greg, who had audio files at the time. He was doing football games, baseball games, but there was just audio. And I'm thinking, this would be great, but I really don't know what we could put on there. Maybe we could put a slide or like a picture of Greg or something talking and just have, you know, baseball game live. But I said, you know, if you ever come across doing some video, let us know, and then we'll put it on the station for you. And then, you know, a little bit of time passed, and all of a sudden, Greg starts knocking on the door with DVDs. Hey, I got DVDs of the football game, or I got DVDs of the baseball game. Then it built in the basketball, then it built in the volleyball. So it just kind of built from there. And then eventually I came over here to visit him because I've never seen the place. And I walked in here, and pretty much there wasn't a lot going on. So we've kind of put our heads together, like how could we, you know, bring life to the studio again. So we kind of got together, and, you know, don't want to get into the whole story, but we came up with a joint agreement between the city and the college to where we would upgrade the equipment, boost the curriculum, and now we have new equipment, we have new shows, we have talent. And it's kind of just taken off. I mean, look at this place. I mean, this place was like beige walls and gold carpet from the 70s. And now we got lighting, we have cameras, and we're even chairs. So I mean, this is like an actual TV set, and we love it. It's just been great ever since.
That's kind of how the merger between the Solano College Sports Network and Fairfield Cable Access kind of came together.
Exactly.
Okay. And so, Whitney, where did you go to college? And tell us your story.
Okay, sure. So I graduated from BYU Provo with a bachelor's degree in advertising. So I always wanted to write jingles. So when I was started working for the city of Fairfield, I started working in the finance department, and it's not really where my passion was. So I started volunteering with Bill. This was back in 2009. I wanted to kind of see how video worked. It was a little more up my alley, creative-wise. And then in 2014, I was lucky enough to be able to get a position in the video services department, and it was really kind of a blossoming, like the way I love to write was like meeting video. So it's like not only could I tell my story through words, I could now learn how to tell my story through video as well, and it's a lot more impactful. And I was lucky enough to come here when the agreement was already in place with the channel, and it's just been a wonderful, it's just been so fulfilling to see, you know, what's come out of this agreement with the way the studio looks, with the kids such as yourself, and to see you going places and doing really positive things. So, like I said, it's really gratifying to us to be able to help in a way where we can see immediate results. So that's kind of how I got here, and I really look forward to a continued partnership with the college as well as the high school, and bringing kids from the high school through the college program. And I think the sky's the limit, really, with what we can do here.
Is there certain high schools that you've been kind of talking to come over here?
Yeah, we've actually been working with Chris Plabani over at Armio High School with the Multimedia Academy. So we've been starting to take interns again and kind of help them kind of hone their skills, kind of based on where they want to go and where their interests lie. But, you know, we've also kind of taken on a mentorship role in the classroom as far as helping them with their projects and kind of giving them a little more insight into bring up their production, bring up the production level. So they're a little bit more ready for college or for even a real job.
And Bill, you went to San Diego State for a little bit.
Just for a little bit, yeah. I call it my vacation. I ended up finishing at Sonoma State in communications and film there, and then I got a job almost immediately out of college doing retail production, where I was doing commercials, long-form video, short-form video, and then I started working at the city back in 1999.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, it was probably before a lot of people were born. But yeah, so then coming into the city, it was, you know, it was a lot different than a retail. You know, you went from the private sector into the public sector. But it kind of opened up this whole new world of, you know, trying to inform people, informing the public, and just trying to do it in creative ways. And having, you know, that kind of a retail background, I think helped a lot because we could kind of bring mainstream trends, you know, into government television. And with the addition of Whitney, and then we have Bill Hodgson as well as video technician, we're able to kind of all take advantage of our talents and just try to make government television the least government as possible and just make it, you know, mainstream TV. We'd like people to tune into our channels. And actually, the result of having all of this wonderful programming, we're able to add a third channel, which is Channel 28, which people are watching this show on now, which is, you know, 90% of the programming is the college, which is great. So we're hoping these networks build up. And
talk about, Paul was kind of telling us about how we can do live shows now. So kind of talk about how that all started.
Well, we've been trying to go live for a while, trying to figure out the most inexpensive way to do it, and we finally found a piece of equipment that will allow us to do it through cell technology. So we're hoping in the very near future, at least in next semester, we'll be able to do live. I believe basketball is going to kick in next semester. So I'm hoping we can start with live basketball. But we now do have the technology. We're hoping we can go from there to where we could even do live from, you know, when he's covering, you guys are covering games at Vacaville, Vacaville High.
So going back to talking about your communications degree, was that something that you always knew that you wanted to do, or how did that get started?
When I was a kid, I used to kind of record. I used to have a little tape recorder. So I tape recorded myself, you know, doing music shows, and I don't know. I try to act like I was Dick Clark, if anybody knows who Dick Clark is nowadays. Ryan Seacrest. But I kind of wanted to do sports casting. I played sports my whole life, so I kind of thought maybe I could do sports casting. But all in all, I think what really made me fall in love with it was watching someone edit. When I was a junior in college. So I already went through a bunch of majors, communications based, but video, it really stuck with me when I saw somebody editing video. And that's where I kind of took off from there. And I kind of knew right then, it was almost like this epiphany, I'm going to do television.
And Whitney, you've done on-camera stuff, post-production stuff, basically everything. What has been kind of like your niche, you think?
I really love editing because I love being able to shape the way a story is told. But I really think it's important to know all aspects because if you're behind the camera, you kind of know what you're looking for when you're behind the camera, so that helps you when you're in front of the camera. When you're in front of the camera, you realize the challenges that you have, so that helps you when you're behind the camera. When you're writing, you're thinking about how it's going to be edited. When you're shooting, you're thinking about how it's going to be edited. So I think it's really important to learn all of those things. But editing is my favorite.
And I have another question, because obviously you're a woman, and being in this industry, do you feel that you have to hold yourself to another level?
Kind of yes and no. I would say yes because it's a very male-dominated industry. It's like every show that we go to, you know, around the Bay Area, it's like all men in this field. And it's kind of, it's interesting. The video production men are kind of a different breed. It's kind of interesting. But, you know, I want my work to speak for itself. Whether I was a woman or a man, I want someone to just be able to look at this piece and go, hey, it's a great piece. And, oh, it's a woman. Okay. You know, that's even a bonus. So
exactly. So what are you guys specifically working on right now with the Fairfield Cable Access?
Oh, man,
okay, well, we just finished showing the parade live, and we had Anna and Greg hosting.
Our hosts, our esteemed hosts.
Yes, our esteemed hosts. That was awesome. They did a wonderful job. We had Brian switching and directing the parade, also a wonderful collaboration. Right now we're working on What's Good, which is our food show, cool places to eat in Fairfield. That's going to be featuring Baja Cream, which is a new shop in downtown Fairfield.
Ice cream place, yeah.
Yeah, and then we're also doing In Your City special places to go in Fairfield. We're going to be doing Larry's Produce, and surprisingly, when we talked to Larry, I was like, well, everyone probably knows about you. He's like, no, a lot of people don't know about us. So I'm excited to do that. We're going to have some really cool drone shots, and then we have a really great music show called Center Stage, and we're looking forward.
Which you should be familiar with.
Yeah.
Yes. We're looking forward to another group called Miracle Me, and we're going to be shooting that in late August, early September.
That's exciting.
Yeah, very.
And Bill, where do you feel like you want to see the Fairfield Cable Access go to in a couple years from now?
I'd love to see it taking on a regional action to where, you know, all the cities are sharing program, you know, all throughout Solano County, maybe even beyond, but we start with Solano County through the high schools. We want to get the high schools dialed in to where everyone's kind of working in the same format, the same type of equipment, to where high school kids can feed right into Solano, feed right into the local colleges, and then come back and give to the community. But I think a collaboration between, you know, Vallejo, Benicia, Vacaville, and us, maybe even the county one day, to where we could all kind of form some kind of an agreement or a group to where, you know, we have this network, almost like a county network. But I think we're on a really good pace. I think we're ahead of the times with a lot of the stuff that we're doing right now compared to a lot of access stations. So you guys should all be very proud. I mean, this place has just transformed into this.
In like 2 years, it's
That's what
crazy.
I mean. It's so impressive, and we every time we walk in here, you guys are doing something different. It's great. It's great.
Well, what advice do you guys have to give to people that want to be successful in this industry?
Internships. Learn your gear. Like, know everything you're being taught. Soak it in, because most news reporters out there, the ones that are actually at network or in New York or LA and those major markets, they know how to shoot, they know how to pull cable, they know how to probably solder a cable. In front, behind the camera, just learn your stuff and get involved with internships. I got a job immediately after I got out of college because I was doing an internship. I just called to say hi, and they said, hey, get in here. You know, so-so called in, he has to leave, he can't work here anymore, get in here and apply. I'm telling you, it's a foot in the door.
Yeah.
And that's what you learn. You learn on the job. I mean, school is good. You get your degree, you get theory, but you have to, I mean, on-the-job training is huge.
Yeah.
It's huge in this industry.
What about you?
My advice would be to always put yourself in the position that if an opportunity comes along, you're ready. Like I said, just from volunteering and from, you know, being willing to put in the time without being paid, I kind of put myself in the position for this job. And it's really that way with anything else. You know, I think Oprah said it, you know, there's no such thing as luck, it's opportunity meeting preparation. So always be prepared so that when the time does come along that you're ready to go. You know, when someone asks who can do it, you know, you can raise your hand and say, I can do it. So.
Well, thank you both for joining me here today, and thank you for everything that you guys have done, because none of this would even happen, or we wouldn't even be here without you guys. So thank you.
I think you
really
would. I think you'd be here. But thank you.
Well,
I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. And this has been another episode of On Campus with McKenna Guerrero. Thank you for supporting the Solano College Sports Network, and we'll see you next time.
Hi, I'm Dr. Celia Esposito-Noy. Thanks for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
And we are back for the second half with a score of 39-31. Donnie, what did you think of the first half?
Oh, I thought it was great. I love seeing Henderson handle the ball, and you see him back in the game. He's about to get going for the second half. Him and Ward have got their team going, and and then we got Rhodes inbounding the ball. Let's see what we got for the second half.
Daniel Henderson did have a big first half. Let's see if he can have a big second half as he has the ball. Passes it to DJ Ward. Ward gives it to Eduardo Lugres. Lugres gives it back to Ward. Ward pulls up for the mid-range shot, misses. Rebound by Sterling Thomas. Thomas gives it to Leon Williams. Williams passes to Dupachon. Dupachon gives it to Meme. Meme gives it to Williams. Meme crosses. Lugris goes strong to the basket.
And he
gets
put him
the
on
shot to
skates.
go
He had
in.
him wobbling.
Had him leaning to one side and went the other way as DJ Ward passed to Henderson. And a early timeout will be called by Alameda.
Are they going to take Lugris out for that?
Yeah, after seeing Lugris get put on skates like that, you do need a timeout after something like that.
Yeah, we need to talk.
As Leon Williams hoping he can get it going, you know, like he did in the first couple of minutes.
Yeah, there's something right there, you know, get him started. Put him on skates, get his dribbling going, and then maybe he'll dish it out next time, you know, get him scared like I'm going to the rack. I drive and dish like I'm Brian. So.
Yeah, and something I haven't really seen the Falcons take advantage of is whoever DJ Ward guards, because most of the time when they try to pick and roll, DJ Ward ends up on Sterling Thomas or Leon Williams or Dupultron, you know. So they should really attack DJ Ward because he doesn't seem to be the biggest or strongest player.
Oh, definitely expose that.
As Alameda inbounds the ball. Number 4, Dante Nobles has the ball. Pass it to Henderson. Henderson gives it to Ward. Ward gets the ball stolen by Kimball on the post, in the post pass. As Andrew Meme will be guarded by DJ Ward. Meme trying to find somebody to pass it to, gets to Sterling Thomas. Thomas penetrates, goes up.
Oh, Henderson with the help.
By Daniel Henderson. And it will be Alameda's ball.
Oh, that's big hustle by Henderson. Showing us some love on defense, and now he's giving us everything.
Devin Rhodes will inbound the ball to Henderson. Henderson gives it to Rhodes. Rhodes gives it back to Henderson. Henderson gives it back to Rhodes. Rhodes gives it to DJ Ward. Ward gives it to Rhodes. Rhodes penetrates. Pass to Henderson. Henderson for the 3. Misses. Rebound by Isaiah Dupultron. Dupultron bringing the ball up court.
Man on, man on. There we go.
Leon Williams has the ball, gives it to Dupultron. Dupultron pulls up for 3. Misses. Rebound by Rhodes. Rhodes gives it to Henderson. Henderson tries to find DJ Ward in the corner, but a miscommunication.
Yeah, that was just.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Yeah, DJ Ward was about to cut, and Henderson thought Ward was going to stay in the corner.
And they were kind of back and forth with that one.
Yeah, they were on 2 different pages.
Yeah. It's good, though. Just don't let it happen too much.
Yeah, you never want too many turnovers or any turnovers at that fact. As Leon Williams has the ball, gives it to Maurice Kimball. Kimball penetrates, goes strong.
Oh.
Blocked by Rhodes. Rhodes gives it to Fayez. Fayez finds Ward, and Ward gets the ball to go in on the fast break layup.
He threaded that whole needle.
As Leon Williams passes to Dupultron. They have numbers. Dupultron goes up, gets fouled
there we go.
Eduardo Lugris, and we'll head to the free throw line for the N1 opportunity.
There we go. Use them stone feet against him, you know.
Isaiah Dupultron. Now, let's see if he could get it going. We see him hit a 3 kind of towards the end of the first half.
Maybe he's got that heat to take it with him into the second half. And we see Leon down there ready to put on some defense.
Rhodes has the ball, gives it to Fayez. Fayez gives it to Henderson. Henderson gives it to
Rhodes calling for it. He's got a mouse on him.
Rhodes gives it to Fayez. Fayez finds Henderson for the 3, and Henderson gets the 3-point shot to go in.
That's the left-hand man.
Yeah, it's so difficult guarding left-handed players because you're so used to seeing right-handed players.
Right, yeah.
And when somebody pulls out with their left hand, you're just like,
oh, he got
this is different. Yeah. As Maurice Kimball puts Lucas in his fence cycle.
Nice. They're having fun with him out there. Lugris, I mean, who's ever guarding him?
Yeah, Eduardo Lugris they're really taking advantage of him because he can't really move all that well, as you can see.
His feet ain't that great.
And Maurice Campbell averaging 8 points per game. And we've seen him really put the ball on the ground lately in the past couple of games against bigger people, and he's had success.
Well, he's been having a breakthrough. They're going to have to drive to the hole more like that. That's what I like to see. So their shots, their shots are going in streaky, like I said before. I can say it time over and time over again, but that hurts you, in the long run.
As you can see, Chitty Golden has came in for Eduardo Lugris, and now with Chitty Golden in the game, it's a whole different.
You know what it is.
Golden is very good defensively, and he can slide his feet, unlike Lugris. And then Rhodes has the ball, gives it to Henderson. Henderson gives it to Ward. Ward gives it to Golden. Golden goes out strong, misses, and gets his own rebound, goes back up.
Oh, and gets himself an and one.
And he gets the and one, or gets the shot to go in, and will head to the free throw line for the and one opportunity. Golden shooting 72% on the season.
Yeah, this is a big swap already. I feel like almost momentum is shift because you have a different big man in Golden.
Yeah, and Golden only a freshman, so he's putting in work.
Oh, he's moving like a veteran.
Leon Williams goes too strong to the basket, gets blocked by Rhodes. And Rhodes now with 3 blocks in the game.
And he's using that size.
Henderson has the ball. Henderson gives it to Golden. Golden sizing Maurice Campbell up, gives it to Henderson. Henderson directing the offense. Henderson gives it to Ward. Ward gives it to Fayez. Fayez penetrates, gives it to Rhodes. And Fayez gets called for a travel.
For the travel. Got to put that ball down before you step.
Yeah, I think players have a tendency of, while they're dribbling and the ball comes up, they're moving their feet. And
but I think when the refs don't call it, sometimes I think because they make it's a perfect step and a perfect dribble, and sometimes they don't get that perfect clutch.
As Leon Williams goes up for the corner three, and gets it to go in. Leon Williams with 5 points in the second half already. DJ Ward has the ball. Ward looking to penetrate against Meme. Goes up for the mid-range shot. Misses. Rebound by Starlin Thomas.
Ward seemed to be having an off night.
Williams drives to the basket and gets fouled. And Chitty Golden looks to be shaken up at the baseline. And I think he ran into Maurice Campbell's elbow.
Nobles is going to come in.
And Starlin Thomas will inbound the ball. Thomas looking, finds Dupulchan. Dupulchan penetrates, passes it out to Leon Williams. Williams gives it to Thomas. Thomas looking to penetrate. He gives it to Dupulchan. Dupulchan gives it to Williams. Williams penetrates, goes up for the layup. Misses.
There we go, Leon.
Fouled, and we'll head to the free throw line.
Leon's definitely keeping the Falcons alive right now. If he gets these two, I'll count these last possessions. There's 3 buckets.
Williams averaging 14 points per game on the season and is the team leading scorer, the 6'3" guard out of Vanden High School.
And Leon's definitely doing tonight. He's keeping these guys going at least offensively, and the team's helping them on defense. So they're working together.
Williams gets the first free throw to go in and is shooting 80% on the season. Williams getting ready for the second free throw. Taking his time and gets the second free throw to go in also. Solano down 4 points with the score of 47-43. And this is now a ball game.
Oh, yeah, it's a barn burner.
As Henderson passes to Rhodes. Rhodes gives it to Fayez.
Oh,
Fayez
right
gives it
back
to Rhodes. Rhodes misses. Golden gets The ball stripped on the rebound.
There we go. You have to dribble, Ross.
And Trayvon Ross gives it to Dupulchan. Dupulchan looking to penetrate, goes up, and gets the layup to go in.
Yeah, Golden was right behind him.
Yeah, Isaiah Dupulchan getting the tough layup to go in, and you could tell Chitty Golden wanted to try to block it.
He wanted to brown that.
Yeah, but it possibly would have been a foul.
Yeah.
As Alameda scores on the opposite end, Leon Williams has the ball. Williams finds Tucker. Tucker finds Ross. Ross gives it to Williams. Williams gives it back to Ross in the post. Ross being heavily guarded by Golden.
Golden down there with super defense.
Ross finds Tucker for the three. Tucker misses. Rebound by Sterling Thomas. Thomas gives it out to Tucker. Tucker will give it to Williams. And Williams will reset the offense. Williams gives it to Tucker. Tucker gives it to Thomas in the corner. Thomas gives it to Ross in the post. Ross being double teamed. Ross gives it out to Williams. Williams pulls up for the three, misses. Blocked by Rhodes with his fourth block of the game. And Chitty Golden has the ball, gives it to Daniel Henderson. Henderson penetrates, gives it to Fayez.
Got the charge. Look at Leon doing everything.
Leon Williams will take a charge. And Williams is really displaying great leadership. More of a follow me and I'll lead the way.
Yeah. No, it's great to see that. That's a Tucker charge.
Yeah, Tucker may be schooling him on a couple of.
Oh yeah, you know they practice together. You know you got to get some things.
Rashad Tucker wiping up the sweat off the ground, and a foul will be called on Fahim Fayez as Dupulchan gets tripped up trying to.
Yeah, too much body.
Free. Sticking that knee out to.
Oh, that'll get you caught up.
Yeah. Make sure he doesn't go anywhere. As Dupulchan brings the ball up court, gives it to Rashad Tucker. Tucker looking to pass it, gives it to Dupulchan. Dupulchan gives it to Washington. Washington gives it to Tucker. Tucker finds Trayvon Ross. Ross penetrates. Gets stripped, but Dupulchan gets the ball, gives it to Tucker. Tucker finds Kimball down low, but Kimball cannot handle the pass.
Come on, Kimball. I'm going to get you some gloves.
Devin Rhodes inbounds the ball to Daniel Henderson. Henderson gives it back to Rhodes. Rhodes gives it back to Henderson. Henderson gives it to Fayez for the corner three. And Fayez hits. Maurice Kimball bringing the ball up court. Kimball looking to pass it, gives it to Rashad Tucker. Tucker gives it back to Kimball. Kimball directing the offense. Kimball penetrates, goes up, misses.
He just threw that up. He was hoping to get the foul.
Rebound by Rhodes. Rhodes gives it to Fayez. Fayez
back
gives it
in,
back to Rhodes.
Because I'm bigger than you. I'm just going to teardrop that.
And Rhodes with a nice teardrop. As Dupulchan gets the ball. Passes it, but the ball is nearly stolen by Dante Nobles. And it will remain Solano's ball. Maurice Kimball will inbound the ball. And Alameda applying some pressure. They're not gonna make it easy for Solano. They're going to make it as difficult as possible.
On both sides, Solano. Even Solano's pressing. Don't slide.
As Rashad Tucker has the ball. Tucker uses the screen from Washington. Tucker gives it to Williams. Williams uses the screen from Kimball. Meme pulls up for three and gets the three-point shot to go in. And I remember a couple of games ago, I was asking you why doesn't Andrew Meme take more shots, because we seen him warm up and he was just cashing three-pointers all around the court, and now we're seeing him be aggressive, and this is what he can do.
Oh yeah, Meme seems like he's more about quality. Everybody else will just jack something up, but when Meme pulls up, you might have something on your hands.
As Dante Nobles responds with a three of his own, and Leon Williams passes to Rashad Tucker. Tucker tries to find Washington, but the ball is tipped, and Rose will bring the ball up court. Rhodes gives it to Fayez. Fayez finds his teammate, and Rhodes gets a basket and will head to the free throw line for the and one.
He gave it up to get it back. To Fayez, to Henderson, back to the man who brought it up court.
Yeah, and Daniel Henderson with a nice pass. As Rhodes will shoot one from the free throw line after the timeout. And with a score of 59-48, the Cougars kind of slowed down Solano's momentum that they had. What can Solano do to get that momentum back?
Well, of course you want to make stops on defense. You have to stop them from scoring because the Cougars don't look like, they want to stop. So they have to get some stops, and then you have to capitalize off these stops. Stop shooting so many threes. Leon Williams, he's got the green light, though. He's shooting off the charts right now. Andrew made more shots from him. And just stop hesitating on shots. Go in and get the foul like Duplichan. He had that and one because he just took it all away. Stop looking for the extra pass. Sometimes that can be a little too much.
Yeah, I think Solano, they should attack the basket more because Williams had success. And like you said, Duplichan just had success. Maurice Campbell had some success against Chitty Golden. So they should drive to the paint more and try to get some fouls called against the Cougars because Rhodes is in there freely blocking people.
Oh, yeah, that's
somebody you need to get in foul trouble.
They have size in there, and then Rhodes just comes and helps out and cleans up and gets a block. It's good teamwork.
Yeah, Daniel Rhodes with 4 blocks in this game, and he averages not even 1 block per game. So this is
he's doing big
real
things
ball
tonight
game for him. The sophomore guard, Devin Rhodes, will shoot the free throw. Rhodes taking his time. And he knew that one was off as soon as he let it go. Leon Williams brings the ball up court.
Rajon Washington was streaking down court. Oh, give me that! Give me that!
And Williams is stripped of Rhodes by Rhodes, and it will be Alameda's ball.
I'd probably take that personal. He stripped him.
Yeah, Rhodes, he's a long player. Just look at his arms.
Yeah, he lanky.
Yeah, if he can reach in there and get a hand on the ball, then it's most likely going to be a steal.
It's most likely cookies.
As Henderson has the ball, gives it to Nobles. Nobles looking to pass the ball, gives it to Henderson. Henderson gives it back to Nobles. Nobles gives it to Rhodes. Rhodes finds Golden cutting, misses, gets his own rebound, and will be called out of bounds. Chitty Golden was looking for a foul as he hit the ground, but the referee did not fall for it.
Yeah, we're just going to give you out of bounds.
And he could thank James Harden for that because James Harden is known for that little flop at the baseline. And also Dwayne Wade, Marcus Smart, he's just known for flopping.
Oh, he's the big flop man.
As Andrew Meme has the ball. Meme being guarded by Fayez. And off the ball foul will be called on Henderson. Daniel Henderson trying to battle down low with Maurice Campbell and picks up a foul. Campbell inbounding the ball, passes it.
Oh, my goodness.
Tries to pass it to Andrew Meme, but the ball was stolen by Fahim Fayez. And the Cougars turn the ball right back over.
Yeah.
As Trayvon Ross tries to check in, or he will check in, but he will inbound the ball. He gives it to Leon Williams. Williams being guarded by Rhodes. Williams uses the screen from Meme and gets the switch. Trayvon Ross gives it to Rashad Tucker. Tucker with the spin move. With the teardrop, misses. Rebound by.
That's off on Trayvon Ross. That's exactly what that is.
It will be out of bounds, and it will be Alameda's ball. And Daniel Henderson will bring the ball up court. Rhodes passes it to Nobles. Nobles finds Golden down low. A double team comes and gives it back to Nobles. And the three is in and out. Rebound by Washington. Williams will bring the ball up, gives it to Meme. Meme putting a move on Fayez. Meme gives it to Tucker. Tucker finds Ross in the post. Ross gives it to Meme. Meme penetrates, goes up strong.
No.
It's blocked by Rhodes. Rhodes with his fifth block of the game.
Yeah, he brought that back from the heavens.
As Nobles almost turns the ball over. Rajon Washington getting a hand on the ball, but the ball goes out of bounds. Fayez will inbound the ball. Fayez gives it to Rhodes. Rhodes gives it to Fayez. Fayez setting up the offense. Fayez gives it to Nobles. And Nobles steps out of bounds.
It's getting small over there.
Getting very small, as you see a lot of players stepping out of bounds when they get in the corner.
Maybe the big feet of these basketball players.
And Solano will inbound the ball. Meme gives it to Williams. Williams finds Rajon Washington. Washington finds Ross.
There we go. At least
Ross,
get a foul.
Ross goes up strong and will head to the free throw line. The foul will be on Chitty Golden.
Falcons just need to pick up more pace on their fast breaks. And kind of let the Cougars get back on defense on some of their fast breaks. It's, I'd rather a two than you go to the line and you maybe give me one.
The 6'4" forward out of Cabrillo High School.
My brother actually went to Cabrillo, and I was like in 3rd grade. So he's from Cabrillo High School is in Lompoc. So I'd like to hear that, And
Trayvon Ross, only a freshman. He still has time to get his game right.
Definitely.
As Henderson has the ball. Henderson penetrates. Passes to Nobles in the corner for the three. Misses.
They have to watch him on that.
Rebound by Trayvon Ross. Ross gives it to Meme. Meme finds Leon Williams.
All the way, Leon.
Williams going up strong. Misses. Rebound.
There we go, Trayvon.
Trayvon Ross going strong on the boards and will head to the free throw line. As Ross will shoot a free throw. Ross shooting 60% from the free throw line this season, but he gets the first free throw to go in.
Chipping away at this lead.
Yeah, bringing the lead down to 8 points now. Let's see if he can bring it down to 7. And he does.
Make it 7.
The score is 59-52 now. Daniel Henderson will bring the ball up court. Henderson gives it to Rhodes. Rhodes gives it to DJ Ward, who we haven't seen for a long time.
Yeah, we haven't seen no shine from him tonight.
As Henderson pulls up for 3, misses. Rebound by Rajon Washington. As Washington and Rhodes battle down low, and it will be Solano's ball off the jump ball.
Yeah, Rhodes out there using some baby swole, but Falcons retain possession.
As Rajon Washington has the ball, gives it to Andrew Meme as Solano breaks the press. Meme gives it to Washington. Washington finds Dupulchan. Dupulchan gives it to Williams. Williams gives it to Meme. Meme penetrates. Gives it back to Williams. Williams swings it to Washington for the 3. Misses. Rebound by DJ Ward. As Ward passes it up to Henderson. Henderson gives it to Ward. Ward gives it to Golden.
Saved it.
Golden gives it to Ward. Ward swings it to Nobles. Nobles gives it to Ward. Ward swings it to Henderson.
Yeah, Rhodes is inside screaming for the ball.
Rhodes was down low, jumping for the ball as he gets the ball in the post against Leon Williams.
Oh, that's an easy
Ward
pull up.
At the free throw line.
Pull up.
And Ward gets his first basket of the second half to go in.
Off the Rhodes assist.
And Dupulchan gives it to Meme. Meme gives it to Washington. Washington trying to pass it. Dribbles, penetrates, goes up for the layup, misses, and Trayvon Ross gets hit off the rebound, and it will be Alameda's ball.
Washington was open down low. I've seen from the Falcons that they don't find their big man cutting when they're cutting. They're just down there open, and those are points you're missing out on. They need those. Hopefully they find that within the next couple of minutes.
As Daniel Henderson brings the ball up court, Henderson gives it to Nobles. Nobles gives it to Rhodes. Rhodes goes up strong and gets the basket to go in. As the referee calls a timeout, looks like Trayvon Ross is shaken up.
Yeah, just a little bit. I think he got hit on his head.
Yeah, I think he's bleeding. Looks like he got hit in the eye or around his eye.
Anything in the face is not good.
Andrew Meme will inbound the ball, gives it to Rashad Tucker. Tucker gives it to Thomas. Sterling Thomas gives it to Maurice Campbell. Campbell gives it to Rashad Tucker. Tucker gets picked but gets the ball back. Rhodes talking to Tucker.
He just bigger than him.
And Sterling Thomas tries to find Tucker. Almost turns the ball over. And
Rhodes
the ball
is out there
blocked
being a bully.
by Rhodes. And Rhodes with his 6th block of the game.
My goodness. Getting a little frustrated, Tuck.
As we seen Rhodes really talking some trash.
Oh, yeah. Some Kevin Garnett trash.
I hope it's not Kevin Garnett trash.
Yeah, for Tuck's sake.
As DJ Ward inbounds the ball to Nobles. And Daniel Henderson has the ball, finds Chitty Golden. Golden penetrates, and offensive foul will be called on Chitty Golden. Duplatron throws it up to Maurice Campbell.
Because you will just keep going.
Campbell gives it to Duplatron. Duplatron gives
Pull
it to
up.
Tucker. Tucker gives it to Meme, or Meme has the ball, gives it to Maurice Campbell.
Oh, my goodness.
And Maurice Campbell nearly throws it away. Tucker gets the ball back, gives it to Sterling Thomas.
Go up.
Thomas goes up for the mid-range shot and gets it
there
to
we
go in. Yeah, on that possession, you would like to see Campbell
finish.
Go
Finish.
up
That's what we
and
were talking
finish
about.
it,
Finish at the rack.
Yeah, thank God for Tucker saving the ball as Rhodes goes up strong and gets the ball to go in.
Hey, he dipped that one real quick and brought it back.
As Rashad Tucker has the ball, gives it to Duplatron in the corner.
There we go.
Duplatron responds with a 3-point shot.
Some of this hot fire.
And a timeout will be called by Alameda.
You know, I think Rhodes is my favorite player of the night. His game is just, it's nice to watch. He leads his team, rebounds, he's hustling, putbacks, he's out there getting jump balls. He's doing a lot. He's doing everything.
Yeah, Rhodes and Chitty Golden are some really tough defenders, and they compete on every possession.
Oh, yeah, on both sides.
And during this timeout, what can Solano do to close the gap even more?
Well, every time they get close, the Cougars just push it out a little bit more. They have to go to the inside. They're throwing a lot of these passes, and they're almost going out of bounds. They're, a lot of turnovers. You have to stop your turnovers. Limit your turnovers, and then we can start scoring. But if you're turning the ball over, how are we going to score?
So both teams coming out of their timeouts, and Solano gonna put on the full court press as Alameda quickly breaks it. Chitty Golden attacks the basket, misses. Rebound by Maurice Campbell. Campbell gives it to Duplatron.
Keep it going. Don't pull back.
Goes.
Oh, my goodness.
And
that's what I'm talking about, Anthony.
Turnover by Solano. It seems like they're
thinking too much.
Yeah, they're thinking too much. They're thinking about pass first rather than attacking.
You got to be aggressive sometimes.
That's Daniel Henderson will inbound the ball to DJ Ward. As Ward gives it to Henderson. Henderson being guarded by Tucker. Henderson looking to put some moves on Tucker. Henderson gives it to DJ Ward. Ward gives it to Chitty Golden. Chitty backing down. Starling Thomas puts the move on him. Gives it to DJ Ward at the three-point line. And Ward cashes in a three-point shot. It's Maurice Campbell bringing the ball up court. Gives it to Rashad Tucker. Tucker gives it to Meme. Meme penetrates. Almost gets stripped by Chitty Golden, but a foul will be called on Golden.
Good job by Meme to go inside with it. Make something happen. I mean, you can get fouled. I mean, if you're at the three, nobody's really going to foul you. And you're probably still going to miss the shot.
Andrew Meme will shoot a pair of free throws as he cashes in the first one. Meme shooting 87% on the season.
Yeah, you can't beat that. I can't beat that. You can't. I'm sure you can't beat that, Anthony.
I could compete with it. You know. I could get up there. Let me practice for a couple of minutes.
The Cougars seem to be pretty good at breaking this press. They just give it to one person to pass it from side to side. Now I give it to Rhodes. Oh, Henderson, with the open look.
Henderson throws it up to DJ Ward, and Ward cannot get the layup to go in. As Maurice Campbell has the ball, gives it to Rashad Tucker. Tucker with the spin
my goodness.
But cannot finish the basket. Rhodes brings the ball up court, gives it to DJ Ward. Campbell
give it to Duplichan. Give it.
Leon Williams goes to the basket with the pro.
Oh, you gonna give it to him now?
Yeah, a little bit too late. They had numbers, but
the bank already closed. Yeah.
Alameda got back on defense. As Maurice Campbell will shoot free throws now.
No, I'll be doing that sometimes when I'm playing video games. But
or, you know, like when you're playing 2K and, you know, 2K malfunctions.
Yeah.
It makes you do something completely different from what you were trying to do.
Oh, you know who control the 2K gods control that game? The commentators that, you know, talk in that game, you should play how they talk, you should play.
As Campbell gets the first free throw to go in. And he gets the second free throw to go in also. Rhodes will inbound the ball to Henderson.
They're falling asleep on Ward.
Henderson throws it to Rhodes. Rhodes gives it back to Henderson.
Back and forth.
Henderson gives it to Nobles. Nobles shoots a three. Misses. Rebound by Rashad Tucker. Tucker gives it to Campbell. Campbell with the post hop. Gives it to Duplichan for the three. Duplichan misses. Rebound by Rhodes. And Chitty Golden looks to have hurt his ankle. He's limping. DJ Ward has the ball. Golden really looking shaken up.
Call the timeout and get him out the game.
Rhodes has the ball. Rhodes looking to pass it. Just throws it away, but a travel will be called.
Well, Golden's out there in pain. Get that man off the court.
Yeah, he can't play through it. As you can see, the coach trying to get him a sub, and Fahim Fayez will check into the game.
Come in with that fire.
Fayez with that fire?
Yeah!
And it will be Solano's ball. And Alameda, they're lucky that Rhodes traveled because Leon Williams had a wide open lane to the basket.
Yeah.
As Starling Thomas misses the hook shot, but gets his own rebound, gets it to go in. Starling Thomas really being a big boy down low.
Oh, yeah. That's big man work.
He's
spun on that man.
Almost steals the ball. And DJ Ward has the ball. DJ Ward being guarded by Isaiah Duplichan. Ward gives it to Fayez. Fayez gives it back to Ward. Ward penetrates, goes up, and gets the shot to go in. And it will be a blocking foul on Andrew Meme. Yeah, Ward he's nice when he penetrates to the basket.
Oh, yeah, he can definitely finish at the rack. He's like a Rajon Rondo. It doesn't seem like he's a great shooter, though.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to get into. But for him to average almost 22 points per game, and you're really just attacking the basket.
Oh, you can't beat that because you open up the perimeter, and then that's when Henderson comes in. That's when Fayez comes in. That's when Nobles comes in. You know, we cooked up after that.
Yeah, and his supporting cast really seems to take a lot of pressure on him. Like you said, they kind of forgot about Ward, and he just leaked to the basket on that full court.
No, he's been discreetly eating all night. He hasn't been, who we want to see. We thought we were going to see a Kobe tonight, but he still gave us some Ginobili.
As DJ Ward gets the free throw to go in, Rashad Tucker has the ball. Tucker gets it to Kimbo. Kimbo gives it back to Tucker. Tucker penetrates with the scoop layup, misses, but a foul will be called. Rashad Tucker will head to the free throw line.
Sometimes I wish some of these guys Morris Kimball, he's doing it. Leon does it sometimes, but Rajon Tucker and Andrew Meme go to the rack like they're, like 6'8", guys.
And Tucker shooting 70% from the free throw line this season and averaging 4.5 points per game. The sophomore guard out of Bravo and Magnet High School.
This game seems very close, but, far at the same time, because every time they get close, the Cougars just push it back out.
As Tucker misses a crucial free throw with 1:38 left in the ball game. Every free throw counts.
Mm-hmm.
And he misses both free throws. Rebound by Solano. Leon Williams gives it to Duplatron, wide open for the three. And he misses. Rebound by Muhammad Gilchrist. Gilchrist gives it to Rhodes. And Rhodes is fouled by Andrew Meme. And Solano will call a timeout.
I'm trying to get a game plan together. It's you could still rally for a comeback, but everything now has to be perfect. Every pass has to be perfect. Every shot has to be perfect, and that's what we're going to talk about in this huddle.
Yeah, and speaking of the huddle, what do you think the coach is telling his team right now?
No turnovers. Stop these silly mistakes. That we can do nothing if we don't start there. If you don't have possession of the ball, you can't really you can't make an assist. You can't score. You can't. I don't know. We have to start with these turnovers.
Yeah, and I believe that is Maurice Kimball drinking orange juice on the bench. I've never seen that one. I was always a Gatorade person.
Maybe what they really need is some Pedialyte. That's the one.
Yeah, Maurice Kimball with a big bottle of orange juice. I don't know if he's gonna show it again, but hey, he's an orange juice guy.
Or maybe he's sick.
Hopefully he doesn't have the flu.
Hey, I got my flu shot this year.
I'm getting mine soon.
Don't die on me, Anthony.
Oh, I'll try not to.
Can't do these games alone.
As you can see, the orange juice bottle right there.
The
Simply orange juice. I see you, Maurice Kimball. I see you, man. As Alameda will inbound the ball. Devin Rhodes will inbound the ball. He finds Muhammad Gilchrist. Gilchrist gives it back to Rhodes. And Leon Williams fouls Rhodes. And would you call that acting? Or
no, that was definitely acting.
Trying to get his Marcus Smart on?
Oh, he's trying to get ready for the NBA.
Like, man, I found this kid in Alameda, some real talent.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Get that to the league. That'll probably be a first round.
Top 5 pick. DJ Ward is fouled by Rashad Tucker. And Ward will head to the free throw line. DJ Ward is shooting 80% from the free throw line.
Yeah, all he has to do is shoot this game away. They just have to make their free throws, and then, you know, as time goes down, it's not even going to matter if they're fouling or not.
And if you're Solano with 1:12 left in the game, do you try to get quick shots or try to, you know, get to your spot and, you know?
I say whatever works. When you try and get to your spot, sometimes that comes with forcing. And when you force a shot that's not your best shot, whatever's open, whatever's a good look.
And Andrew Meme brings the ball up court.
See, he should have got.
Meme gets
There
to
we
Williams.
go.
Williams penetrates.
Whatever looks good.
And gets the layup to go in. Solano now down 6 points. And Alameda will call a timeout. And Solano is lucky that timeout was called because the front backcourt was wide open.
Yeah, they saved by the bell there. So they can still rally up. You think it's going to happen?
Anything can happen.
There we go.
Anything is possible, Kevin Garnett voice.
Anything is possible!
And Solano down 6 points with a score of 71-65. What can Alameda do to close out this game?
They just have to make free throws right now. Like you said, everything counts. You make your free throws, you don't have to worry about anything else but defense. Your offense has already worked. You already got the lead. So that's what they need to do.
Yeah, and I don't know if you remember, but in 2013, that's actually how the Heat won. The Spurs missed two crucial free throws. Kawhi Leonard missed one, and I believe Manu Ginobili missed the other one. And that's when Ray Allen hit the, you know, three-point heard around the world. And LeBron closed it out.
You and this LeBron.
Hey, that's my guy, man. King James.
I mean, he didn't even have to be in that story. We knew he was a part of the Heat.
Hey, people forget about that, man. I'm just reminding people what happened. As Fahim Fayez will inbound the ball. Rhodes has the ball, gives it back to Fayez. Fayez saves the ball, gives it to Ward. Ward gives it to Fayez, and a foul will be called.
Leon thought he was going to get himself a steal.
And the foul will be called on Rashad Tucker. And DJ Ward will shoot free throws.
No, they're fouling quick. It's not even 3 seconds has went off the clock, so that's good. It's going to keep them alive.
Yeah, they almost had the turnover. It looks like Alameda, they were kind of scrambling and panicked a little bit.
Oh, they almost had him right there.
As Ward hits the first free throw. And Ward about to shoot his second free throw, taking his time. And gets it to go in. Andrew Meme finds
Here
a
we go.
streaking.
Here we go.
Williams throws it to Washington.
Don't miss.
And Washington gets a fast break layup to go in. Quickly responding to DJ Ward's free throws.
Oh! They called a foul on that. Uh-oh, it's getting scruffy.
And DJ Ward getting up kind of fast.
The ref about to yoke everybody. The ref looked like the Thing from the Fantastic Four.
The Thing. And, you know, it got kind of heated between Ward. I don't know why.
Oh, it was some contact, you know. Because it'll get grimy.
See with the vocals. As DJ Ward will return to the free throw line. I believe it's 1-1, and when they hit 10 team fouls, then it's 2 free throws.
Oh, get the rebound.
As Ward misses, and you know, Solano being down 6 points, they have life.
Like I'm saying, it's close. It seemed far, but They just have to capitalize and grab rebounds, no turnovers.
And I think John Washington will shoot free throws. And since they are over the limit, he will shoot 2 free throws.
I need both of them.
So this game can come down, or the lead can come down to 4 points if he could hit both. And he gets the first one to go in. Washington shooting 50% on the year. The 6'3" forward out of Vallejo High School.
That's a dose.
He hits the second one also. The score is 73-69 now. Joshua Hamilton almost gets ripped by Leon Williams, but a foul is called.
Yeah, Leon's been playing with intensity all game. If they win, I'm not going to say it's because of him, but he's got a big contribution tonight.
Yeah, if they can come back and get this victory, it was definitely a team effort.
Oh, definitely. But everybody had a big part in this tonight.
And I think Leon Williams has fouled out of the game. And Rashad Tucker with the rebound. But a lane violation, or no, they're shooting 2 free throws now. And since Hamilton missed the first one, he can possibly miss the second one as he shoots just under 55%, and he misses.
And they're pushing down court.
Rashad Tucker pushing down court, finds Andrew Meme. Meme penetrates, goes for the up and under.
Oh, no
misses.
foul. He's not going to get the foul. What are you doing?
Alameda has the ball. DJ Ward has the ball. It gets
Travel.
for a travel. And that's what I was talking about. It looks like Alameda panics when they get pressured.
Turnover. That's a stop they need. Now they have to capitalize.
Yeah, and not only Ward, but also Rhodes and Gilchrist. We've seen them kind of panic under pressure when Solano puts on their full
court
press.
when I put the clamps on you, it gets real.
And if you're Solano, that is a great sign because now you found something that they're not handling well.
Yeah, you found the weakness,
which is pressure. And we all know how Rashad Tucker can put the clamps
put the
you.
pressure on you.
So
how tall is Rashad? Like 7'2"?
Hey, I wish if he was 7'2", then that's a different player.
Yeah, you're not gonna give me that. You're not.
Rashad Tucker, 5'6", you know, but
that's
still
close
great
enough.
defense, great defensive player.
Defense makes him taller.
His heart makes him taller.
That too. I guess we can go with that. Defense sounded better.
And the timeout with just 21 seconds left. Solano down 4 points. Solano will get the ball out of the timeout.
So you know in Solano, you think they're going to shoot the 3? Or go for that quick 2?
I think they are going to go for it, too. I think either Dubutron or Mime is going to drive to the basket.
Okay, let's see. Let's see what we have here.
Let's see if I can get my Tony Romo on.
Probably the 3. I already knew it was the 3.
As Dubutron misses the 3, rebound by Joshua Hamilton. Gilchrist misses. DJ Ward wide open down court. But he will get fouled and head to the free throw line for 2 shots.
They should have went for the 2. But I knew they were going for the 3.
As you can see, the Alameda players huddling together, trying to tell Muhammad Gilchrist to take his time and just knock down these 2 free throws.
Put the game away.
And he gets the first free throw to go in. And Gilchrist will get ready for the second free throw, shooting 60% on the season. And he gets it to go in.
And that almost could be it. Unless Falcons find some firepower. Who?
It's okay. Not everybody heard it.
No, they heard it, Anthony. If they can find some firepower in this huddle and come out bussing, might still have some on our hands.
Yeah, if they could get a quick 3-point shot, just take the first 3-point opportunity you have, and
yeah, now it's go for broke.
Yeah, and if I'm the Solano coach, it has to be Isaiah Dupultron taking this 3-point shot, because he is one of the best 3-point shooters on the team. Even though he hasn't been able to shoot it well tonight, we've seen people really just make clutch plays.
Oh yeah, we've definitely seen that.
So Isaiah Dupultron, it has to be him, but we will see out of the timeout, Coach Anego drawing up something for his players. Starlin Thomas will inbound the ball. Thomas finds Rashad Tucker. Tucker finds Meme. Meme tries to give it to Ray John Washington, but turns the ball over. Joshua Hamilton coming up with a clutch steal, and this ball game looks to be over.
Yeah, they're going to put this in their pockets. Oh, the ref went behind the back.
Referee got to, show off his moves every now and
then. Oh, he got to have something, or else I'll make you get off the court.
DJ Ward will shoot a pair of free throws. And he gets the first one to go in. And I'm pretty sure he scored over 20 points in this game.
Oh, definitely. He made it to his average.
And DJ Ward will get ready for the second free throw. And gets that one to go in also. As Dupultron will bring the ball up court.
Come on, give me something.
Pulls up for a 3, air balls. And this ball game is over with a score of 77-69. The Alameda Cougars get the victory tonight. And Donnie, what did you see tonight that you really liked?
Well, I see that the Cougars averaged 77 points. Look at the score. It's 77-69. Their 3-point shooting was immaculate. Love Rhodes, Henderson, Golden, big 3. That's they helped put this game away, and then even DJ Ward came through with his 20 points and kept them with the win.
Yeah, and speaking of DJ Ward, you said 20 points. He's a great scorer for this team. And what can Solano do to bounce back?
They just have to limit their turnovers. I say that's killing them. That's really killing them in the end. So they have to work on ball control and just communication. You see a lot of times I'll throw a pass and the guy won't be there when he throws it. So just little things like that, because they can get the offense going. They can for surely get the defense going.
All right, and with a score of 77-69, Alameda gets the victory tonight. And we will be back to broadcast another men's game on the 26th of January against Yuba College. And we will see you then.
You keep telling me to make it, yeah, to the spot where we would stay lit, and finish bottles never wasted, yeah, 'cause that's where I'm from.